25-minute core workout for you today. We're going to be doing 25 moves, 45 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest, working the core from the diaphragm to the pelvic floor. I'll see you during the workout. Let's go. Go ahead and head to the back of your mat. Grab those hamstrings. Sit on down. We're going to roll to the back. Stack your arms over your shoulders. Stack your knees over your hips. Your first move is opposite arm, opposite leg, dead bugs. Here we go. Reach them out. So out and in. Out and in. Now, if moving that quickly is a little too much right now, go ahead and march to the beat of your own drum on these dead bugs. Option here is you can tap your toe to the floor and then bring it right back to tabletop. Really brace your core and push your back down into the floor so there's no space underneath your lower back, right? Reach it out. Sometimes it takes a little bit of coordination to figure out. Opposite arm, opposite leg. 15 seconds left here. And you get your first break. Good. Like a dead bug. Legs and arms in the air. Back is fused to the mat. 3, 2, quick rest. Hug the knees, rock it right, left. Second move is the knee drop. Go ahead and make a T with your arms. Bring those knees right out over the hips once more. And you can keep your knees in tabletop, or you can have your toes to the floor. For easier, we're gonna drop the knees one direction and pull them back up. Here we go, so knee drop. Down for 4, and up for 4. Like this, 4, 3, 2, lift it, 4, 3, 2. Levels, those knees could be down. Sorry, those toes could be down, and that'll make it a little bit easier. Option to make it harder is bring your knees farther away from your chest. Try it, play with it. As you push your legs away, you notice a little bit tougher, a little more to lift. Good, getting into those obliques. Really pressing your traps down, pressing your shoulder blades into the floor. The knee drop is a classic oblique move in Pilates. You're almost there. About 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Hug the knees. Roll out your ankles. Circle them out. Beautiful. Nice job, team. Third move. Hands by your hips. You're going to extend your legs out to 45 and then curl your tailbone off the mat. So it's a knee tuck but with a tailbone lift. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Out and in. If you can, go a little lower with those legs. Kick them out a little lower. Now, an option to make this easier is to tap your toes to the floor and then still curl the tailbone up. So it's like you're doing a reverse crunch, lifting up your pelvis, lifting up the hips. Maybe a little higher to the sky or somewhere in between, kind of an intermediate, right? Now, I'm looking at the camera, but I want you to look up at the sky, look up at the ceiling, wherever you're at. Keep your neck in neutral, please. Keep going. I'm also watching a timer. That's another reason why my form is bad right now. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Whew, go ahead and rock and roll yourself all the way up. You're gonna stack your hand underneath your shoulder and your knee under your hip. Bottom shin is out 45. Top arm is gonna reach bicep by the ear. You're gonna float your top knee and elbow together. Here we go, 45 seconds, so in and out, reach and pull. So if this is too much, maybe on the wrist or the shoulder joint, or it could be the balance, right? The balance sometimes is where it gets you. You'll take your hip and your elbow to the floor and still do that side crunching movement. You'll just be a little bit more stable because you have more points of contact with the ground. All right, think about that side body, little squeeze right there. Exhale it together. Now you could be on or off the beat with the music. If the music's too fast, go your own pace, right? You do you, baby. You're not competing with anybody, with yourself. Reach up and over. Last 2. Last 1. Switch sides. Okay, so use that 15-second break to transition to side 2. Hand under shoulder. Bottom knee under hip. Bottom shin. Kick it out about 45 degrees. Top arm, reach it up overhead. Bicep by your ear. Light leg here as you crunch. Let's go. Reach it. And out. In and out. Level. Remember, you have some options. You could always bring hip and elbow to the floor. More points of contact equals more stable. So play with it. See what feels better for you. Think about trying to bring your rib cage down into your hip. Shorten that space between rib and hip. And exhale it together. Now, how's your spine? Is your neck way out of line? Can you line it up? That neck in line, right? Shoulder is stable, it's strong. Bottom elbow is soft. 2 and 1. Excellent. We're gonna head to an elbow plank. So stack your forearms so that the elbows are right under the shoulders. And then walk your legs out long. So you're tucking those toes, and I'll go sideways for you. Tucking those toes, hips in line with your spine. We're gonna be here with little side to side twist right here. So you're gonna dip and lift. Dip and lift. Now, if that's a lot, I encourage you to just hold that forearm plank. So you'll just be in an isometric plank, either from your toes or from your knees. You do you, baby. Forearm plank, it works everything. Better question is, what are you not working? I'm watching that clock for you. And I know planks get real long. You only got 45 seconds. You can do it. But will you do it is the real question. You can, but will you? Dip those hips right, left. Squeeze everything you got. Last one. Woo! And rest. Bend your knees. Shake out your wrists. Shake out your shoulders. Next move. We got thread the needle. Bottom elbow underneath your shoulder. Bottom knee is bent. Top arm is up. Side plank. You're going to wrap it around. Here you go. Exhale it under. And right back up to the top. Make a T. Down and around. Hold it squeezed. Up to the top. Thread the needle. So I want you to imagine your core is like a sponge. Wring it out right there. Wring it out. Squeeze all the air out. Up to the top. So we're working obliques, but we're also working your deep core. So your transverse abdominis. TVA is a little bit less of a mouthful to say. Your TVA is activated. You could always make these harder by bringing your bottom leg up and making it a full side plank, or even stacking your ankles right. Woo. And rest. Swing it around side 2. Elbow under shoulder. Bottom knee is bent. Pick yourself up into a straight line. Even the neck is in line. Top arm's gonna be reaching. Stack it over the shoulder. And then you're gonna thread and wrap. Reach it up. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. So give me a little wrap. Reach it up. 7, 8. Good. And then a wrap. Like you want to tap yourself on the back, right between your shoulder blades. Good. Really squeeze at the bottom there. Lift. Keep those hips up, please. Down and up. So if your bottom shoulder is burning, that's good. You're using more muscle to hold this body position. Nice work. Exhale. Reach up. So we're doing a lot of Pilates-inspired moves in this workout, and you can do it with or without shoes. Your choice. Last one. Woo! Release. So you're gonna roll it onto your back really quick. Catch those hamstrings and roll it on down. Hands behind the back of your head. You're gonna take opposite knee to opposite shoulder and lower down in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you're just gonna reach, release. Reach, release. So this is option 1. And if this feels hard, just stay right here. Some of you are spicy. You can kick that leg out. Go for it if that's you. Really make that nice diagonal line right here. Up and over. Cross the body. So we're working the obliques. And did you know that you have 4? 2 internal. You can't see those ones, but they work. And 2 external. And the truth is, you're really working all 4 of them right now, but in different ways. 2. Last one. Woo! And rest. Shake out those knees, right and left. We're going to do the other leg, and I'm going to flip around so I can face you. You can stay as you are, though. Stay as you are. Just switch legs, right? Switch arms. Hands behind your head. It's going to be opposite elbow and shoulder coming up to opposite knee, and then lower it down. Here we go. And down. So I just turned around for good measure so I can look at you. But you can just go ahead and crunch away from your camera, your phone, whatever you're looking at. The next level is you kick it out, like about a 45, kick it out. Cross and kick. The lower you go, harder that is. You do you, baby. Maybe you kick it somewhere in the middle, like not quite straight up, but not on the 45. Woo, come on, up and down. Support your head. Now I have my fingers kind of grasping the back of my skull, so I have that support. You can always down level if you need it. 2 and 1. Nice job. Shake it out. Rock those knees. I'm going to have you rock and roll your knees forward and back until you can come on up. You're going to come to your first high plank. Palms under shoulders. Feet nice and wide. Step them out. Tuck the tail. It's just shoulder tap, shoulder tap, shoulder tap, tap. Now options here. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. You can bring your knees to the floor and still keep your body in a nice plank type position here. You can slow it down, right? It doesn't have to be that fast. You can make it less about speed and cardio and more about control and coordination. So I want you to just choose which focus is what you want today. And think about drawing that chin in so your neck is nice and long. Plant that hand underneath your shoulder with intention. And I just caught myself twisting my hips. Try to fight the urge to do that. Keep your hips level. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Shake it out. Push up to Superman. So you're going to plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Walk your knees back. We're going to do a push up with a Superman at the bottom. Here we go. Drop down slow. Rest your belly. Pick up all 4 legs. Release. Tuck everything. Pick it up. Now I'm going to show you up level from the toes. Belly to the floor. Pick everything up. Tuck the toes. 1 unit. Now you go whatever pace you want. I'm going to go nice and slow. Really pinching at the top. Tucking. Pick it up. Woo! Now you can always do like down from the toes and up from the knees. And that's a good place to start, right? Because that way you're building some full push-ups, but modifying the way up, right? The concentric. Longer you hold that plank, the better you get at it. Good. And rest. Roll those shoulders. Couple good rolls here. We are headed into our inchworms. So you're gonna find your mat again, palms down. Tuck those toes one at a time. Zip up your belly button. We're gonna walk the hands back towards the feet and then roll all the way up. Here we go. We'll walk it back. Soften your knees. Roll it up slow, head up last. Woo, deep breath, go back down, hollow the belly. Bend your knees, walk your hands to the top of the mat. You're back in plank. Yeah? Now repeat, here we go. Walk it back, inchworm it back. Roll it on up, kill your spine like tape. Stack everything, right? Come back down, roll it. Bend your knees. Walk it out, hand print, hand print, hand print. Hold it, hold it. Do it again, please. Here we go. Walk it back, walk it back. Now as you get warmer, your muscles are gonna get a little bit more cooperative. Shoulders back, hollow it out. Walk it out. Hold that plank at the top. Now this time I'm gonna have you walk it back and then roll all the way up, stay up there. Drive your heels down. Roll the shoulders up. Release. We're gonna find our balance on our right leg. If you have a thick mat, step off your mat, makes it easier. Left arm overhead. You're just gonna cross your elbow to your knee and reach overhead. Tap it. Here we go. Cross and reach. Now, if you feel wobbly, I encourage you to use this free hand to like hold on to a wall or a couch or a chair, whatever you got. Squeeze. So we're working like an oblique line right here. And if you want to up level this, straight arm, straight toe. Oh, it's harder. Now that's a if you want to, right? You can always keep your knee bent and keep drawing your elbow in. And I'll show that option a couple more times. But I encourage you, up level if you can. Almost there. 2 and 1. Shake it out. Woo. Roll those shoulders. Set it up for side 2. You're going to balance on your left leg. Bend your knee. Your left arm reaches overhead. You're going to cross your midline. This arm is your free arm, so you can hold on to something if you need it. Set up your posture. Here we go. We're going to crunch it in and out. In and out. So feel kind of like you're doing a standing crunch. Whenever you work balance, you're going to work your core so you don't fall over. Now remember, you can stay right here with bent elbows, bent knees, or you can straighten everything out. Kind of looks like a big jaw. Daddy shark, right? You can tell I have kids. Reach. Squeeze squeeze it across. So we're getting some standing work in here. And I think that's important because a lot of the day I'm standing, and that's how I use my core most of the time. And release it. Roll those shoulders. You can come back onto your mat now if you stepped off for balance purposes. Bring your feet to hip distance. Shoulders down your back. Open up into a T. Close your ribs. We're going to twist right and left. So you're going to exhale all your air out. Twist to the right. Come back to center. Exhale the air out. Twist left. Let's go. Let's go. Exhale. And inhale. Breathing in. So you're going to squeeze it out like a sponge. And inhale back to center. I want you to reach your arms really intentionally. Like someone's pulling you apart here. Energize those fingers away from each other. Here's a visual. Can you imagine knitting the ribs together here as you twist? Try to keep your knees and your toes pointing forward, right? Let that twist come from your thoracic, your middle spine. You're almost done. 2 more twists. Come on, make them good. Woo! Nice job. Roll it up. Balance time again. So if you're on a thick mat, go ahead and step off so that you have a little bit more of a stable surface. Let's balance on the right leg again. I'm going to turn to the side so you can have a better profile view. Your left toe will tap behind you. Right arm is going to reach down like it's reaching for the floor. Balance. And then like you're picking up a dumbbell, come to your knee. So you're doing a deadlift type movement. Knee pulls up. Down, 2, 3, up, 7, 8 right there. Now if that's a lot for you, you know what to do, right? You just tap your toe behind and then tap your toe underneath your hip. So it's like a little kickstand, But if you can float it, woo, extra credit, baby. Reach and balance. You're gonna get some ankle work, some knee stability. Send it back. Feel like your whole spine is moving in one line, one unit, right? As you hip hinge. Last one. And rest. Shake it out. Prepping for side 2. Hopefully side 2 is easier because your neuromuscular system's warmed up. You're going to stand on your left leg. Right leg taps back. You're going to reach right hand down and then see if you can pull it up. Go whatever pace feels good for you. But here's how we did on side 1. We went 4, 3, 2, and 4, 3, 2. Now my second side, this is my wobbly side. I'm just kidding, they're both wobbly. They're both pretty wobbly. But an option here is you could toe tap and toe tap, right? Just keeping that belly in and your spine nice and straight. You're still gonna get that work in. Oh my goodness, as she falls on camera, oh dear. Reach it, pull it, woo! And it's okay to wobble. That's how you get better. You gotta stray from your center sometimes. Last one, make it good. And rest. Whew. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna head to the mat. So if you stepped off, come back on. We're doing a lunge with an oblique twist. Let's go ahead and step our right leg back first. So you're gonna lunge back, go ahead, let your knee touch the mat, come on up, and then oblique twist. Ready? We're on the clock, let's go. Lunge it, twist. I'm gonna turn to the side here. Just for the profile, if you need to grab something for that balance right there at the top, go ahead, grab a wall, grab a sofa. Beautiful. Now, if dropping your knee all the way down onto a mat is not accessible today, just reduce your range of motion and do a more shallow lunge. And you can always just tap that toe and still really, really twist through those obliques, right? The goal here is range of motion, functionality, because sometimes you gotta stand up on one leg, right? Whew. And rest. Good. Side 2. Here's your chance to shake it out. So it's gonna be your left leg lunging back now. Picking it up into a twist. I'm gonna demo one first. So left leg lunges back. Twist to your left. Here we go. Lunge it. Twist it. Go whatever pace works for you. Now, if putting your knee on the floor behind you is just out of the range of motion today, shorten it. Smaller lunge like this. So you lunge it, and then you still twist. I want you to do you, baby. And if you're doing this workout with me, do the whole thing with me, can you leave a comment? Help me out with that algorithm, team. Come on. Leave a comment. And even if it's a mean comment, I'll still take it. You know, feedback's feedback, right? Whatever you got here. Big twist. Mean or nice, it helps me out with the algorithm. Last one. And release. Whew. We're headed back to the mat. So go ahead, come to the very back of your mat. I'm going to have you roll down your legs. Walk forward to quadruped. So that's hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're going bird dog. So you're going to reach opposite arm, opposite leg. Slow release, hand under shoulder, then switch. Hand under shoulder, knee under hip. Do it again. Reach, long line, like you're a rope and tug of war. Someone's pulling you in opposition. Can we go a little bit faster? Reach and lower. Reach and lower. So you get a little bit of butt work here. And your butt, it's in the core complex. Your glutes, they attach way up on that lower back. And I would call pretty much anything that's not your arms and your legs part of your core. Good, reach and lower. Extend, release. Chin slightly tucked, eyes down. And rest. You can sit back up on those heels, roll out those wrists. You're almost there, team. 3 more moves. Superman. Come on down. Actually, sorry, no, swimmers. Like Superman. Your arms are out straight, your legs are out straight. We're gonna flutter the arms and legs. Here we go. Flutter. It's like a Superman, but we're swimming. Here are your options here. You could bend your elbows and rest your forehead on your hands, or just flutter the legs, right? Or you can let the legs rest and just do the upper body and kind of alternate between the two. But the spiciest level here is to do both at the same time. Biceps by your ears. And you might say, what stroke is that, Tara? So you're doing flutter kick with your legs, but I don't know what you're doing with your arms. You're just getting a little bit of anterior shoulder work, a little bit of posture help here. You're almost done. Come on. Keep that eye gaze down, but lift your head, chest, shoulders a little higher. Working through the spine. 3, 2, and rest. Pick yourself up. Peel yourself up. We're going to swing those heels around. Face up to the sky here. You're almost done. Hands catch those hamstrings. Roll down. Yes. Okay, so we're doing opposite hand, opposite foot, alternating oblique crunches. So you're going to reach and lower, reach and lower. We've already done oblique crunches in today's workout, so you should be good at these. Now, if a straight leg tap is not on the menu, go ahead and just march your knees and tap your shin or tap your knee, whatever range of motion you got there. I'll take it. Come on, come on. Reach. Can you keep the neck nice and long? So it's not a neck crunch, but you're actually peeling the shoulder up. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot I hate this song. This part right here, I don't like it for some reason. It's that copyright-free music. I gotta use it. Last 2. Last one. Ow! Nice job, team. Okay, go ahead and get nice and centered on your mat. We have a hip bridge, hands behind your back, hands behind your head, and then a crunch. So it's combo together. 3, 2, 1, hip bridge, lift, crunch. Shoulder blades up. So you're gonna lift up your butt, and then your head and shoulders. Squeeze that backside, and I want your eyes up on the ceiling. I just keep glancing over because I am keeping time for everybody, so we don't have to count our reps. We're just going off an interval. I don't know about you, but I kind of hate counting reps. It's really boring, in my opinion. Come on, lift it, squeeze. I used to, though. I used to be a rep counter. Hang in there. 8 seconds. Make sure you're using your breath here to squeeze everything. Last one. Whew. Last move. You're going to take your knees into your chest, roll them back, and then hit the brakes to the top. It's a teaser or a boat or whatever you got. We're going in 3, 2, rolling like a ball. Let's go. Roll it back. Catch yourself. Good. Do it again. Roll it back. And catch yourself. Bonus points if you let go. Just hold it, right? Bonus, bonus, bonus if you straighten your legs. Can you? That's a tough one. You're almost to the end, folks. Finish off this 25-minute workout with your head held high, knowing you did your best. And you're getting a little back massage as you roll the length of your spine. Always, always feel free to hold those hamstrings. Last one. Can you hold it? Hold it. Hold it. Long as you can. Hold, hold, hold. 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 Don't let go. Not yet. Not yet. Hold it. 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, and 1. Oh. Go ahead and crisscross those ankles. Let's roll the head. Rock your chin across the chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Other way. Left ear, left shoulder. Center it up. Shrug it out. Woo, let's twist to the right real quick. Twist it. And switch. Twist to the left. Grab the outside of your thigh. Look behind you. Center, right hand to the floor. Reach the left arm up. Side stretch. And then switch it. Thank you guys so much for working out with me today. I know there was a lot of things you could have been doing with your time. So thank you so much for spending it with me. Have a great rest of your day. Like, subscribe, all the things. And I'll see you in the next one.